Hello everyone, welcome back to the maths class. In the previous class we have discussed about the addition of like and unlike terms and about how to deal with the signs if they are of same sign and of different sign. So let's repeat the same, revise and recall once. If the numbers or the terms are 5x, 6x, 7x, we call them as like terms based on their algebraic coefficients. In the same way, let's take the other group of terms 3x square, 5x, 2xy and 3y. Here x is having a coefficient, x is having the degree 2, here x with degree 1, this is xy and y. Among the given four terms, none of the terms are similar, so we call them as unlike terms and we call them this as like terms. So to decide whether the given terms are like terms or unlike terms, we are going to consider the algebraic coefficients. Let's take an example and start grouping the like terms. 3a, 4x, 2a, 4y, 3y square, 6y square, 9y, 8a, 16x, 2y square. Here, these are the terms. Let's start grouping one by one. If I take the consideration of a, coefficient a, I have three terms. So the first group of like terms are 3a, 2a and 8a. And the second group of like terms, which you can notice over here, is x. If you consider the algebraic coefficient x, we have two terms 4x and 16x. They are the second group of like terms 4x and 16x. Next, if you notice with y, again we have two terms 4y, 9y. And the last group, I hope it's already visible for you, which is the other group with the coefficient y square, 3y square, 6y square and 2y square. So again and again I am repeating the like terms concept. Why? Because if the given terms are like terms, then we can do the addition and subtraction. If the given terms are not like terms, just keep the values with plus or minus sign as indicated in the question. And the next important topic what we have discussed is if the given two terms are with positive sign. Let me take an example of 5x and 4x. In this case, 5x is a term with positive sign, 4x is a term with positive sign. So when two given terms are of positive sign, we are going to add and we write the plus sign. And if the given two terms are of negative sign, that is minus 5x minus 4x, both are negative. In this case also we add but we write the solution with minus sign. If the given two terms are negative, add and write the minus sign. The third case, if you have the two numbers, one with positive, one with negative. Let me take example minus 5x plus 4x. So one with positive and one with negative. In this case, first we need to subtract. 5 minus 4 is 1x, 5x minus 4x, and always write the greater number sign. Here 5 is greater, so the solution is minus 6. If the question is 5x minus 4x, 5 minus 4 is 1, so it is 1x, but 5 is having the plus sign, we indicate with plus sign. So like terms, unlike terms, and the knowledge of these four operations, that is when two terms are positive, add and write the plus sign. When the given two terms are negative, add and write the negative sign. And when one positive, one plus, in both the case we are going to subtract but write the sign with which the greater value has assigned. In the previous video, we have discussed about the solution of second, third and fourth main. In that solution, a few problems were left out. If you have already solved the remaining problems which were left out, go through once. Otherwise, kindly follow the video. This is third main, 10, 11 and 12 questions. Okay. The heading is add. So let me write the terms with addition sign. Minus 2y plus of minus 5 plus of minus 3y. Did you notice, children, how did I write? See, the terms are minus 2y, minus y, minus 3y. In between the terms, I wrote plus y because it is indicated to add. So whenever there is a chance to get two signs at a time, we differentiate or we group it with the bracket. But how do we read this? Minus 2y plus of minus 5. We read this as of, it indicates into. Open the bracket now. Minus 2y plus into minus is minus y, plus into minus is minus 3y. If you notice the coefficients, so are they same or not same? Algebraic coefficients y, y, y. Of course they are same. And observe carefully, all the three terms are with minus sign. So when all the three terms are with minus sign, what can we do? We can add directly and write the minus sign. If you cannot do it in single step, take the first two terms first, add it and write the minus sign, then join with the third term. Or you can do it directly. 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 plus 3 is 6y with the minus sign. If you want it in two steps, let me show the same also. So consider the first two terms. Both are negative. So 2 plus 1 is 3y. Write with the greatest sign. Minus 3y is remaining. Now again both the terms are with negative sign. So add and write the negative sign. In both the case, the solution remains the same. When all the given terms are plus, or if all the given terms are minus, we can do it directly. But one with plus, one with minus, you have to go step by step by step. Okay. Next problem, question number 11. Minus 3b plus of minus b. The given terms are minus 3b and minus b. As it is indicated to add, between the given two terms, we wrote plus. Again, there is a clash between the two signs, so we represent it by bracket. Open the bracket. Minus 3b plus into minus, minus b. One more thing you should notice, children. Whenever you have two signs simultaneously, if it is with plus, the sign of the value which is inside the bracket, it does not change. Minus b remains the same. Keep this point to be noted. When you get minus before the bracket, I'll make you to know the difference. Whenever you have a plus before the bracket, the sign of the value inside the bracket does not change. See, minus y is minus y only, minus 3y is minus 3y only. When the value remains the same with the same sign, when there is plus before the value which is with negative sign. So now what happens? Minus 3b minus b, both are b like terms, both are minus with the negative sign. So add and write the minus sign. So minus 4b is the solution. Next, last problem. 5b plus of minus 4b plus of minus 10b. 5b plus into minus, minus 4b plus into minus, minus 10b. So let's do with step by step. Let me consider the first two terms. Plus 5b minus 4b. 1 plus 1 minus. Subtract it. Write the greater number sign. 5 minus 4 is 1. Greater number is 5. It has the sign plus. Now minus 10b. Now again we have 1 plus 1 minus. subtract it. 10 minus 1, 10b minus b is 9b, but write the minus sign. Why? Because the greater number is 10, it has the sign minus. So I hope you have understood this. Let's move on to the next main, that is sixth main. Go through with your textbook, children. Read the heading carefully. Subtract the first term from the second. So till now we were with addition. Let's move on to the subtraction now. Subtract the first term from the second. So as it is asked from the second, while writing, I need to represent the second term first, then minus sign followed by the first term. So make this point very clear. When you are dealing with addition, even if the terms are reversed or it is rearranged, the value does not change. Why? Because according to commutative property, a plus b is equal to b plus a. If you make 2 plus 3, value is 5. If you make 3 plus 2, the value is 5. But it cannot be same in the case of subtraction. It is clearly said, subtract the first term from the second. So let me write the second term first and then the first term followed by the minus sign. Notice here, children, this is AB, this is BA. Of course, they are like terms. So while writing, we can write it in an order. 6AB minus 4AB. 1 plus 1 minus. Subtract it. 6 minus 4 is 2. So it is 2AB. So 6 is the greater number. It has plus sign. So the solution is plus 2AB. Second one. 6.8b second term minus 4.8b first term. Both are with coefficients b. So let me do the subtraction. As it is of decimal, you should not get confused. 8 minus 8 is 0. 0.6 minus 4 is 2. So it is 2b. After point, if you have 0, you can neglect. Again, 1 plus 1 minus, we did the subtraction. Greater number is 6.8. It is having the plus sign. So the solution remains as 2b itself. Next, question number 3. Second term is 10.5 ABC minus first term is 3.5 ABC. Look at the coefficients. ABC, ABC. Are they not same? Yes, they are same. 1 plus 1 minus. So subtract it. 10.5 minus 3.5. 5 minus 5 is 0. 10 minus 3 is 7. 7.0. After decimal, if you have 0, you can neglect because the value remains the same. 7 ABC. Among 10 and 3, which is the greatest one? 10.5 is greatest. It is having plus sign. So the solution is minus 7ABC. Next, 3 1 by 2 mn, 8 1 by 2 nm. Let me consider the second term first. 8 1 by 2 nm minus 3 1 by 2 nm. Did you notice, children? It is in mixed fraction. Let me convert it into the improper fraction. 2 8s are 16. 16 plus 1 is 17. 17 by 2 nm minus 2 3s are 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 by 2 nm. Observe the algebraic coefficients. Nm, nm, they are same. That means they are like terms. Let me subtract these two. They are like fractions with common denominator. 17 minus 7 is 10. 10 by 2 is 5. So if you do it in the margin, you will get 5. So straight away I can write here 2 is my common LCM. 17 nm minus 7 nm, that is equal to 10 nm by 2. 2 1s are 2 5s are. So the solution is 5 nm. Again, 17 by 2 is the greatest value which has the plus sign. So the solution is 5 nm. I hope you have understood this. This is about 6th main. Let's move on to the last main of this exercise, that is simplify. So look at the question carefully. So before doing the simplification, what we need to do? So first let's discuss what are the steps to be followed. So the first step to be followed is just check whether the given terms are like or unlike. If you do not have all the given terms or like, then start grouping the like terms which are like terms. Then addition and subtraction can be done with the like terms and keep the unlike terms as it is. Okay, keep these points in mind. Let's observe the first question. 2a square b square plus 5ab square plus 8a square b square minus 3ab square. As soon as you read the question, children, you should be able to understand which are like and which are unlike. So here I can find the group of two like terms. One with 2a square b square and 8a square b square. First group, see the coefficients a square b square, and the second group of like terms is plus 5ab square and minus 3ab square. So what is the first step? Let's rewrite it with the help of their sign with group of two like terms. First consider the first one, 2a square b square, which belongs to the same group, that is plus 8a square b square. So once you have grouped, while writing it in an order, please don't skip the sign. Carry the terms along with its sign. Just notice how I have blocked with the box so that it belongs to the same sign. Next, plus 5ab square minus 3ab square. What we did in the first step? In the first step, we grouped the given four terms into group of two like terms. So the first group is a square b square, second group is ab square. Let's simplify. Both are plus, so add and write the plus sign. 1 plus 1 minus, subtract it and write the greater number sign. That is, in this case, greater number is 5, so it is plus 2ab square. So the solution for 7th main first question is 10a square b square plus 2ab square. If you have understood the method, children, by this time pause the video and try to find the solution by yourself. If not, come back, listen to the explanation of 2 or 3 more problems, again pause the video and try the solution. Unless you take a challenge to solve a new problem, you will not get confidence in solving the problems of maths. Okay, now let me read the second question. 4a 3b minus 2a minus b. Again I have the group of two groups, one with coefficients a, one with coefficient b. Let me start. I'll be a little bit quick, try to follow me. 4a minus 2a plus 3b minus b. First group, second group. 1 plus 1 minus, subtract, greater number sign is plus. 1 plus 1 minus, subtract, greater number is 3, so the sign is plus. Solution is 2a plus 2b. Question number 3. xy, 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 3 terms. yz, yz, 2 terms. Let's group it. 2xy plus 5xy minus 6xy, first group. Second group, 4yz plus 3yz. So in the first group, we can do it in one step or two step. If possible, try to do it in one step. 2 plus 5 is 7. 7 minus 6 is 1. I repeat, 2 plus 5 is 7. 7 minus 6 is 1. So we write it as xy. 1xy is nothing but xy. In this case, both are plus. 4 plus 3 will be equal to 7yz. 4yz plus 3yz is 7yz. This is the solution. Next, question number 4. See all the terms with AB. All are like terms. AB, 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 AB. So let's start by grouping or ordering. First, let me consider the first two. Plus AB plus 15AB. Both are plus. So I'll add and indicate with plus sign. Now rewrite the remaining terms. Let me consider the next two terms. 1 plus 1 minus. Subtract. Greater number is 16. So carry the plus sign. Then second one. Last term is 2AB. 1 plus 1 minus. Subtract. Greater number is plus, so it carries plus sign. Notice children, where there is a possibility of writing plus, we are not indicating. But if it is minus, you have to indicate it with minus sign. Question number 5. A square, A square, A square first group, B square with the second group. 6A square plus 2A square minus 4A square plus 5B square minus 3B square. Okay, first group. 6 plus 2, 8. 8 minus 4 is 4. 4A square. 5 minus 3 is plus 2B square. See, I wrote directly plus because as soon as I did subtraction 5 minus 3, 5 is greater, so it carries the sign plus. Question number 6. ABC, ABC and second group with AB. So 8ABC minus 4ABC plus 2AB plus AB. So first 8 minus 4, first group, second group. First group, 8ABC minus 4ABC. 8 minus 4 is 4, so 4ABC. 2AB plus AB is 3AB because AB means it is 1AB. 2 plus 1 will be equal to 3. I hope you are following me, children. Next, question number 7. XYZ, YXZ, ZYX, ZXY. So we have already discussed this. Even the order is changed, they belong to a like term. So we can rewrite it in an order. So let me do the same. Yes. First, 9 plus 15 is 24 XYZ minus 10 XYZ minus 2 XYZ. First, 24 minus 10 is 14 XYZ minus 2 XYZ. 14 minus 2 is 12 XYZ. So simple question, but you need to apply the same principle everywhere, children. That is whether they are like. Yes, they are like terms. Then start. Both plus, add and write plus sign. 1 plus 1 minus, subtract, take the greater number sign. Again 1 plus 1 minus, subtract, take the greater number sign. So if you apply the same logic everywhere, it seems to be very simple. Now in the next question, what I can notice? PQR, PQR, PQR. Only one group. 2P and 4Q does not belong to any group. So let me write the like terms first. 13 PQR minus 6 PQR plus 5 PQR plus 2P plus 4Q. See, 2P and 4Q are of different terms. So we need not to do anything with this. We will not touch this. We'll just carry this plus 2P plus 4Q in all the steps. We will not do any calculation with this. Okay. Now 13 minus 6. 13 minus 6 is 7 PQR plus 5 PQR. I told, rewrite same. 2P plus 4Q. 7 plus 5 is 12 PQR plus 2P plus 4Q. So we should not touch the unlike terms, not possible to do any calculation. Next, question number 9. Simple question. 4AB plus 0 minus 2BA. So when you have a 0 value, it can be neglected. Why? Because when you add or subtract any value with 0, the value remains the same. Again, AB and BA are not unlike, they are like terms. 4AB minus 2AB will be equal to 2AB. Last question, 10th one. At least you have to try this, children. X square y. First group. Second group is xy square. Rewrite it first. 6x square y plus 5x square y minus 2xy square minus xy square. So first group is plus 6 plus 5, both are plus. So add and write the plus sign. Here both are minus. See, we are getting this at only one. Still now we did not get this type of problems. Both are minus. What to do? Add. That is 3xy square. But represent it with minus sign. Take care of this, children. Both are plus. Add and write the plus sign. Both are minus. Add and write the minus sign. So by this we have completed all the problems, solution of all the problems of exercise 19A. Go through once and try to complete it in your classwork. Thank you, children. Have a nice day.